was the donation incentive met for viewing all cutscenes? I need to know before we start. Well, that's sad. It's alright though. If the incentive for 3 gets met, while we are, so choose up, but there's still time if anyone wants to donate for 8. Okay, so timing is going to start when I hit new game. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Ape Escape 2. Thank you, PvP Cinnamon Bun, for the good luck. This is Ape Escape 2, and if you'll notice, we aren't playing as Spike anymore. This is his, I believe it's 9-year-old cousin Jimmy. Who's actually voiced by Ash Ketchum, by the way. Fun fact. And so the storyline for this game is so for one, Spectre's back, sort of, and it's all Jimmy's fault. Jimmy he had to deliver the washed monkey pants back to the monkey park, and instead of sending just the washed monkey pants, he also sent a huge package of Peak Point helmets. So, of course, Spectre got a hold of another Peak Point helmet after his defeat in Ape 1. And I believe this is a year... Oh my god, this monkey. I never have this much trouble with this monkey. Wow. Anyway, so now instead of traveling through time, Spectre's like, yeah, I've been there, I've done that. We're gonna do something else. And what he's designing right now is a sort of cannon that makes everybody lazy. Like, he calls it the lethargy laser. And what it's going to do is basically make every human on the planet so lazy that when the monkeys start to rise up, there's nobody to fight back against them.
I'm sending this cat.
So now, instead of a 10-year-old, we are 9, and we have a little baby monkey with us. His name is Pipichi, and he'll be helping us out with a skip later on. Oops. Don't run away from me. There we go.
All done. Yes. That's the spirit.
So that cutscene that we just skipped was everybody finding out that, oh yeah, Spectre's back.
Jimmy, I'm sending this cat.
And just like in the last game, we're going to be getting more and more gadgets. However, in Ape 2, we get more than what we had before.
All right.
So, we get the Super Hoop relatively early in this game. And, it basically replaces the Stun Club as far as, you know, if we hit a monkey with it, it's almost a guaranteed catch. Whoops. I don't know why I didn't get any help there. And by help, you'll see what I mean here in a second. If I can actually get it. There we go. Yeah, Pippachi has little angel wings and can fly. And can apparently carry us. That was a Trip, by the way. He's a blue pants monkey, so he's naturally fast. But his name dictates that he trips over himself quite a bit.
All done. Yes.
And you might have noticed that these monkeys are actually a little bit smarter, and they can actually jump away from your net. So there's a little bit added difficulty. And something that is slightly different in this game is Spectre felt it necessary to make some generals. He fed them special bananas called Vita Z bananas, and I think it's not only that, but he also gave them helmets that are very similar to his own. So they each have their own individual personality, unlike all the other monkeys who are simply well, they're all kind of stupid. Alright, that was relatively quick. That's a lot. It took a lot longer than I thought it would.
That's the spirit.
But it was a relatively quick kill. So this is a castle frightmare.
Let's go.
I don't like this level.
You're mine. You're mine.
Whoops. We're just gonna go the back way. And sometimes if we die, Paper Chi gives us a cookie. Little bit of health. Because he's awesome like that. However, if he does it once in the level, he won't do it again, so we gotta kind of play it safe here with these bananas. They will one-shot us if we're not careful.
Nice job.
So this next level has a pretty big skip in it. I don't really like it because I'm not very consistent at it. Hopefully we get it.
Here I come.
And that's, yeah, see, sometimes Paper Chi doesn't give us a cookie. And help us out. Alright, hopefully I get this skip first try. Well, this sucks. Right. If we don't get it this time, I will go for backup strats. Probably. Yeah, we're going for backup. And it kind of sucks because I really wanted to show that off. So... And this is also part of the reason why I didn't want to show off this way. Because this baby monkey shaped robot, he's very slow. I'm gonna head over here. Yeah, no big deal. This just means we won't PB, that's all.
Nice job. Jimmy, I'm sending this guy.
And so just like in the last game, the slingback shooter is the most broken gadget in the game.
All right, come on. You're mine. No problem.
And you'll see why here in a sec. So in the first game we could do infinite jumps, although we didn't because of your lovely donations. But in this game, we have air crawling. We got those explosive rounds for the next boss. And yeah, what you just saw was Jimmy crawling through the air. It's because the game doesn't think, oh yeah, you can you're able to crouch while you're using your am I dropping frames? If I am, I'm sorry. But yeah, while you're using the slingback shooter, you're able to crouch, and apparently the game doesn't think you're going to jump, and you're going to jump, pull back the slingback shooter, and crouch all at the same time. So it doesn't know how to apply gravity to you. Oh, the stream is just buffering on your end? Okay.
Let's go.
thought for a second something was wrong on my end. Also, just like in the last game, there is gadget canceling. Oh wow, that's a lot of buffering. Are you sure that's not on my end? Unit here has been very poor all weekend. It's not fixing it. Also, hi Yoshi. So that monkey there, Takashi, he's supposed to move, but only if you hit a button. Well, because we air crawled past his button, he just kind of sits there and waits for us. Oh yeah, I saw you lower the bit rate. So this is Monkey Yellow, and I have no idea if it's a girl or a boy. Apparently it's supposed to be a boy, I guess, but if you heard the way it sounded. My God. So, for all intents and purposes, we'll just call this monkey Cyber Demon. Huh.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I guess it is just on your guys' end because I'm looking at... Oh, it said encoding overloaded. For like a second. Well, I haven't dropped any frames. So that's good.
Here I come. Ha!
Wow. There we go. That was actually pretty close. So apparently my encoding was overloaded for like a split second. I'm not sure why. Now we're actually going out of bounds here. I'm just gonna go on in here. Chris. And because Pikachu didn't come with us, we don't get healed, and we also glitched through some grass. And there we go. I'm not sure why my encoding keeps going overloaded. It shouldn't be. I do apologize.
Jimmy, I'm sending a new gadget.
So the gadget we just got is the banana rang. Basically we can use it to get hungry monkeys' attention. Some of the monkeys are in cages, and I don't know why we capture them. Like this one, like, okay, that one was in sand. Why did we have to catch him? Like, there's some monkeys that it's never really... Like, you never really wonder, or you always wonder why you capture them. Because, some, like, okay, this one we're about to catch. He's in a cage. What harm is he doing to people? You basically taunted him with a banana. And then sent him into captivity. We're hunters. Or we are a hunter, basically. Like, that monkey I can understand. He went into a UFO. He can actually do damage to people. But some of these other monkeys are just lounging around, not doing any real harm.
Here I come! Hey, mister. You came all the...
So this is our next boss. She actually has 2 phases. This is Monkey Pink. The first phase is relatively simple. The next phase we're going to possibly need this for, unless she gives us good attacks. And apparently we didn't hit her. Well, at least we got it that time. Beach balls again, not bad. Oh, I guess we hit it. And dolphins, this is her fastest attack.
Good job, but Pippin wasn't...
So this next stage has 17 monkeys that I have to catch. Luckily for us, 7 of them are like right here. Hello, Monkey Chan. Wow, that sucked. Also, we're just gonna enter and come back. And we're going to need the RC car. Also, this is Nassim. I don't like him. This is Tai Shing. We got those cookies mostly for safety. Because our health, so unlike Ape 1, Ape 2, your health doesn't regenerate when you leave a level. So if there's a chance for safety cookies, we're going to get them. Also, oh, no, didn't want to drop out of bounds. Gonna run along here, get another cookie. Also, don't ever try to catch a running monkey near a ledge with the super hoop. He will get out of the way, and you are going to have a bad time. Luckily, it seems like the encoding issue has sort of resolved itself. We're going to use the banana ring one more time. Also, this is Simian Citadel, or as I like to call it, the home for green pants monkeys. And I'm sure you've noticed by now, but green pants monkeys, they tend to have a favoritism towards rockets. So far in this level alone, we've captured 3 of them. And again, I can understand why we would capture monkeys with rockets. They can hurt people. Okay, we're just gonna climb up real slow like. So that bridge, normally we're not, like, if we tried to run across it normally, you know, obviously every single part tries to fall. However, thanks to the super hoop and varying forms of collision, we can actually make it past the bridge as it's falling, so that it doesn't really affect us. Also, I've got a little magic trick for you guys. Well, obviously the floating in air is already the air float is already a magic trick in and of itself. But let's go through a box. So the way that why that works is because so when you're using an air crawl and then you switch to the when you switch back, there we go. Anyway, when you use the Skyflyer after a after you air crawl, it resets your height back to the original jump height, and you can get some weird side effects like clipping through blocks that you weren't, or clipping through walls you weren't supposed to clip into. And we're going to be doing that more later on. That monkey almost shot us. we're just gonna go on up here, run across. Get some explosive rounds, catch a monkey. Get a grand cookie. This doesn't have anything in it. Now we have 4 exploding rounds, which is good for the next boss. Make it? Yeah, there we go. Didn't want to have to wait too long. So just like Monkey Pink, that monkey had a, I guess you could call it love gun. And if you're hit by it, Jimmy kind of just goes into a trance and becomes infatuated with a monkey. And I just dove straight into a pit. And walked off into a pit. Thanks, Jimmy. 3 pits. There we go.
All done. Yes.
Got past that nightmare. So next up is Monkey White. He's kind of the mad scientist, super genius of the Freaky Monkey 5. And he's taken all the data that's been collected on Jimmy and made a robot. And that's what he's gonna fight us with. We're going to try to hit him with explosive rounds. Okay, now we're just gonna go for once we miss with exploding rounds twice. Now we just go for the stun club. Unfortunately. And this fight really sucks because we can't adjust our camera. And we just took a rocket to the dome. Which unfortunately resets Monkey White's health. Yeah, that wasn't a very good Monkey White fight. Especially since we weren't really supposed to die there.
Jimmy, bring Pikachu back as
At the beginning of this next level, though, we can
Jimmy,
probably redeem ourselves with a nice little double catch. Pretty hard to miss, but now that I say that, I'll probably miss it.
Here I come.
Just go like this, and boom, got it.
You're mine. You're mine.
That's Burton Stevenson.
You're mine.
Alright, so I guess jump in the cannons. Gonna go ahead and damage boost through the fire.
You're mine. You're mine.
So this is Dick. He actually has an entire category dedicated to him. Hopefully we actually make it across. There we go. And one of the demos for this game actually shows us the quickest way to defeat these robots. Or at least, you know, quickest way to defeat it if we didn't die. So we're just going to go for a different method. Destroy the axe or the chainsaw. Destroy the body. Catch them up. Hope that he dropped, and he didn't. I was going to say, hope that he dropped a life for us, but no. We could only be so lucky. And I'm not sure if there will be any opportunity for me to get an extra life, because if I die, I get a game over.
Let's do it.
So you might see me kill some enemies that I don't normally kill, just to prevent a game over. So now we're just going to go up real slow, unfortunately. This guy. Might get another sweet double catch here. So close. Also, that was the monkey trio of hear no evil, see no evil, and smell no evil. And their cousin Brian. So I believe now we're down to 1, 2. So So, including this level, we've got 5 levels left. And if one of these could please give me an extra life, that would be great. Also, right now, if you guys have any donations, now would be a good time to read them. Still no 1-ups. Oh well. We're gonna get one here. We catch him first, because out of all the blue monkeys in the game, he's the fastest. There's the extra life. Seriously? Trying to go out of bounds here. So yeah, this is air crawling. It's very slow. Sometimes.
All done. Yes.
And next we have our last member of the Freaky Monkey 5. This is Monkey Red.
Here I come.
Come on, you loser!
Or as we like to call him, Fart Monkey.
Yeah, right.
and you'll see why here in a little bit. And it's not because he can basically deadlift a T-Rex.
Yeah, right. Swoosh. Swoosh.
Hopefully you'll get to see why we call him Fart Monkey.
Take that. Come on, swoosh.
Well, you saw it, but only for like a split second. Basically, he has very, very bad banana farts.
Take that. Yeah, right. Take that. Yeah, right. Take that.
And this is the sort of quick kill. Obviously we weren't supposed to die.
Take that. Take this. Swoosh. Take that. Take this. Swoosh.
There we go.
You got me.
What? That was weird.
Top banana.
So this is the last level where we're actually going to be capturing any monkeys.
Jimmy, I'm sending a new gap.
And then we've got 2 more boss fights,
Go.
and that'll be the end of the game. That was pretty good. The hole-in-the-wall monkey can be kind of a jerk sometimes. Also, with that monkey, we want to try to catch him as soon as possible, because if he runs away, we're not going to see him for days. Now normally we would only go for this monkey if he was right by the window. However, that's not why we're going for him now. I'm pretty sure we did that a bit too late, unless we make it. Saved. So just like the air crawl sends you upward, it can also drop you down like a rock. And honestly, if I didn't get the flip there, well, I mean, I might have spawned where I needed to be. Maybe. I honestly, I'm not sure. I've never dropped at that point, so I don't know. And now we're going to take an intentional death. Hop into our elephant-shaped tank. And then we'll be done with the level after these next 3 monkeys. There we go. I was really hoping that last monkey wouldn't give us too much trouble. So what the professor just tried to tell us was, oh yeah, we found Spectre! Go get him! But, there might be something that happens because if you remember from earlier, there was one member of the Freaky Monkey 5 we didn't catch. Also, we just like the ending of the level loops around to the beginning, and we just skip the entire level. So yeah, we got to Spectre, and then Yellow Monkey basically came in and was all hopped up on Vita Z bananas and ate so many that they grew 10 times their size. And now we're just fighting on their hand. And apparently the thing that's keeping them this big is their teeth. So we gotta knock them out and play dentist. The hit on that karate chop was intentional. Otherwise we'd have to wait forever. Hopefully we don't get another karate chop, because now if we get hit again we're dead. Unless Pippachi is awesome. Pippachi is awesome. Thank you very much, Pippachi. Alright, we got one more tooth left. He's dropping in enemies, so maybe we'll get lucky and one of them drops a cookie. There we go. Alright, now we've got one final stage. And then we'll be able to move on to Ape 3.
Let's do it.
So we'll just do an air crawl. And just like the last level, the end of the stage actually loops around to the beginning. So all we have to do is this, and this door that we're about to enter is actually the end of the stage. And that magic trick we did before with clipping now clips us into the final boss room. We're going to need the RC car.
What took you so long?
And the stun club. So this is a nice gorilla. One of the cymbal crashing monkey, I believe. I don't think we actually hit the RC car that time, which is very unfortunate. explosions deal a little bit more damage. And we want the explosion from the RC car to damage him, not the pellet. There we go. Alright, and that's phase 1. Now we're going to enter phase 2. We'll need the magnet and the rest of the gadgets are fine. So what we're doing is we're setting the RC car right by the little button that we need to hit. And what you're supposed to do is when he does that the attack that kind of looks like a spirit bomb, you have a chance to use the magnet to expose the button. And what that allows us to do is essentially use the RC car to attack him, which deals much more damage. So now he has just one more hit. And time is going to be on the final hit. After these rockets, we'll do one more of these attacks. Time. And that is Ape Escape 2. Spectre's been defeated twice now.
What could I have done wrong?
And I know we didn't meet the incentive for no skipping cutscenes, but I won't skip this one. I'll watch it. $125, nice.
Spectre!
But yeah, like I said, I'll stick with this cutscene.
You made it further than I would have expected. Not too shabby for a mere
Spectre's voice actor
Not too
isn't
bad yourself,
that great
You are a tough little
in this
man,
one,
aren't you? I respect that.
but it's
But this is the end
funny
of the line for
just
the trigger for the lethargy
listening to his voice actor
Once
and Ash Ketchum,
it'll be game over.
you know, just have a conversation.
What?
Come now. Surely you can't refuse the chance to be ruled by superior beings.
You got us wrong. You don't know anything about us.
What?
Humans never stop trying. That's what gives us a future. We'll never give in to the likes of you.
Give up. You don't stand a chance. Epic stare down is epic, and
Spectre is caught.
I was so close.
Let's go home, Pippachi.
Alright, so now, and I'll actually skip it here. The majority of the cutscene is over. My PB... Pikachu, I caught a Spectre. So my PB for this game is actually 122.37, and I got that in practice. And honestly, I feel like for now that's the best I can do. I'll probably improve a little bit with more practice, but yeah, that was Ape 2. Featuring Ash catching from Pallet Town. Not when he's 10 though. He didn't go on his adventure when he was 10. He's actually 9. Anyway, we'll probably do another small transition. Maybe take a little 3 to 5 minute break. Or no, not that long. 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minute break. And transition over to Ape Escape 3. If that... Alright. Okay. And I'll see you guys back in a little bit.